Chicks, and I am here with you guys today with my April book haul. I don't really know whether or not to call this the April book haul or the March book haul because it's all the books that I bought in March, but March is over. I don't really know. I don't really want to call it the March book haul because then it seems like it was in March, and I don't want to call it the April book haul because I didn't get any of these books in April. So this is my March-April book haul. Yeah. So Stacy and I finally got to go to Joseph Beth and spend our birthday money this month. And I'm not gonna lie, I was still kind of disappointed. My Borders depression is getting deeper. I live literally a walk's distance, like a 5-minute walk from where Borders used to be. So it's really sad, and it's so much different than I thought it would be. I thought we would be able to survive with just going to Joseph Beth like once a month, but it's not the same at all. Like, Borders closing is really ruining my books, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I miss it. And me and Stacey were talking about that, and it's like we went and had our fun at Joseph Beth, and now we're missing out on our home, our Borders home, and it's sad. But we did get to go to Joseph Beth, and we're very glad that we got to do that, and yada, yada, yada. I have been trying to only pick up and trying to only read sequel books because throughout my span of reviewing, I have read so many series, but I haven't finished hardly any of them. So that's really annoying to have, I probably have 30 open series. And I recently went back and read the Generation Dead series. And in doing that, I realized that if I don't read them, kind of close together, then I forget a lot, and it really ruins the series for me. And I'm just thinking about how many series I've started to review the first book of and haven't picked up the second or the third or the fourth or whatever, and I'm like, I need to stop that. I need to go through and finish some of my series. That way I can start new series and not have them all run together and just have this crazy collection of half series. So, yeah, but if there is a new series out that you want me to review or you want me to pick up the first book of that series, just request it, and I will try to pick it up and read it for you guys. So, yeah. The first thing I got is an L.J. Smith book. It's The Vampire Diaries, Volume 2 of The Return, and it's Shadow Souls. I'm pretty sure I've already read this one. I have read a bunch of The Vampire Diaries, but I borrowed Hannah's from YA Fiction Freak, so I'm going back and trying to buy my own and reread them so I can read the last ones, another series that I'm trying to finish, so yay! The next thing I got was Behemoth, and this is by Scott Westerfeld, and I actually haven't read the first book of this, Leviathan, but it was only $3 at Joseph Beth, so I'm like, there's no way I'm not going to get it just because I haven't read the first one, because when I do read the first one, I'm not going to want to pay $10 for it, knowing that it was once $3, so I went ahead and picked it up. But I've heard the series is amazing. The next thing I got was Heartless by Sarah Shepard. This is, I don't even know, the sixth or seventh book in the Pretty Little Liars series. I have read only 3 or 4 of these, I think, but I'm trying to collect them all so I can just read them all and get them over with. But they're really cute. As far as I am, they're really cute. They're really girly. They're not really as chick-lit as you think they were with the Barbie covers. Cute series. And the last book I got is a new book. It is not part of a series, but it looked good, so I really wanted to check it out. And it is called Death Watch, and it's the first book in the Undertaken trilogy by Ari Burke. It is about, as far as I can tell from the synopsis, a Grim Reaper. So this boy named Silas, his father dies, and he had thought that his father was just a mortician, but it turns out that his father was what is called an undertaker, who is in charge of keeping peace in the Shadowlands, the world of the dead. He has to go through and try to solve this mystery surrounding his father, and in doing so, it becomes the Undertaker himself, I guess is what the synopsis says. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but it looks really good. It's the only book I've seen about something like this, and lately I've been watching Supernatural, so I feel like I'm all up on the Grim Reaper thing because, they have them in Supernatural. There's a map of the place in the front of it, and it just looks really good. The font is super tiny, and it's got a zillion pages. It's not super tiny, but it's pretty tiny, and it's got a zillion pages, so I mean there's a lot put into it. So I'm really looking forward to checking this book out. Now I did get 2 books for review this month. I haven't had a chance to sit down and read them yet, but we are actually giving the first one away on our blog in the window room. by Stephen J. Carroll, and it looks really cute. If you want to know more about it, go check out the contest on our blog. The next book I got for review is Seraphina by Rachel Hartman, and this book is about it's a mythical, like, fantastical land, and dragons can turn themselves into human shape. So they, like, work among humans as, like, scholars and teachers and philosophers and all that stuff. And something is happening. There's a plot against the dragons, I guess. And Seraphina has to go and save the day, basically, I think. So this looks really good. I know Lizzie Books did a review on it, so I'll put a link to that down below if you guys want to watch it. I forgot about this one. This is something that I also got at Joseph Beth. It was on sale for $8.99, and it was a box set of the first 4 Cirque du Freak books. But I already have the first 2, so I only needed the 3rd and the 4th one. But this whole box set was $1 cheaper than just the 3rd one by itself. So I bought the box set so I could get those 2 for really cheap. And I figure I will just give away the first 2 at some point later on down the road. So yeah, that's turned out to be a pretty cool steal. I'm going to be in trouble if Stacy watches this because I went to a bookstore without her. Josh and I went to Half Price Books, which a lot of people have been going to since Borders have closed. Like, that's where YA Fiction Freaks goes. But the YA section was total crap. Like, I have all the stuff that was at the YA section, so I was really disappointed with it. But while I was there, I did find something that I've been wanting for a while, and Stacy's been wanting for a while, and they were only $8 each, and Josh bought them for me, and they're so awesome. Wicked by Gregory Maguire. Oh, she's gonna be so mad. But I did buy it. Wicked, yay. I'm so excited to read it. It is about, as far as I know, before Dorothy goes to Oz, I'm pretty sure. Or the life of the witch is before Dorothy goes to Oz. That's so good, I can't wait to read it. And I also got the sequel, Son of a Witch, also by Gregory Maguire. And I don't know if these are the same edition or not, like the same, but they were only $8. And they're a series that I've really been wanting to pick up. So, oops, Stacy, oops. And then we also grabbed a couple books to give away, but I'm not going to show those because I'll show those in the giveaway video. But yes, that is all. That is all that I have gotten. That is all that I have paid for in books this month. And received in books. I'm Jessica with Chapter 6. This haul was for you. Bye, guys.